Hi guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In tonight's video we're going to cover Never Have I Ever.
So here is our first question. Played hooky from school or work?
Both. Got in trouble for playing hooky from school. Never got in trouble for playing hooky from work. But I think everybody plays hooky from work once in a while these days. They say they're sick or the dog has to go to the vet or something. And really, it's just they just don't feel like going to work. And there's a funny story. I used to work in this company. I won't mention the name of it, where there was a lot of Indians and Pakistanis working there. I show up to the office one Monday. The whole office is empty. So I'm going in the office trying to work out what's going on. I talk to one of the Indian girls there, pretty. She's like, what's going on? So, it's the India versus Pakistan cricket game today. Everybody's playing hooky from work. And the whole office was empty because of the India versus Pakistan cricket game. Everybody came back the next day.
So who won?
I have no clue. I didn't want to get involved in India versus Pakistan war.
Missed a flight.
Yes, and I changed airlines because of it as well, because this is Delta, and this is why I don't fly in Delta anymore, if you've noticed, is that I was running for a flight and they actually turned their back on me, locked the door in front of me, and then refused to talk to me. And at that point, it's not the fact that I missed the flight, it's the fact that they were very rude to me, and just the gate agent just turned her back onto me and refused to answer any questions, refused to rebook me anything. And you know what? I've been flying on Southwest ever since then.
Rode a motorcycle.
Yep. My dad trash picked a motorcycle out of a dumpster, got the engine working, because that's just what he does. He finds old things and gets them working. I started the engine up, drove it down a hill. I crashed into a rose bush. My dad was not happy because the motorcycle crashed into a rose bush. My mom was not happy because I crashed into a rose bush. And I was not happy because I was full of thorns. Apart from that, it was great.
Lost a bet?
I don't really bet on things, apart from lottery, which I've lost more times than I can count. Really don't play the lottery anymore, but
Gotten lost alone in a foreign country.
Yep. More times than I can count. I was studying geology back in the day, and we got lost a lot, and we got in a lot of crazy situations, and a few of us got shot at and stuff like that, and it was just some of the places we went to weren't good. It was a fun time, and most of the time, we got lost because we didn't have GPS or any of that stuff, just maps and paper and everything else. So we never knew where we were or where we were going, really.
Bribe someone.
No, not really.
You're supposed to say never have I ever.
Never have I ever.
Gone skinny dipping.
Nope. Never have I ever.
Sang karaoke.
Well, yeah, if you include our wedding day, I guess that would.
No, you did it to one of the Filipino parties.
Oh yeah, I remember in someone's house up in a long way away. Yeah.
Broken a bone.
Nope. Never have I ever.
Lived alone.
Yes.
Been on a yacht.
Yeah. Boats, but no yacht. Well, no, yeah. Been on a sailing boat. My dad had sailing boats, so yeah, I guess I've been on a yacht. Yes.
Been on TV.
Yeah, about 5 or 6 times, I think. America's Most Wanted.
Beautiful.
No, I walk behind There was a news report about some murder down the street. It was a nice street.
But no, have you been on TV?
I walked behind the camera while he was filming. You see the shadow on the camera.
No.
And there was when I was in Cub Scouts. Apparently, I was on TV. I walked behind the camera again, but it wasn't.
But have you been on TV?
I never been interviewed on TV. No.
So
No, never have I ever.
Been on a blind date.
Yeah, I guess my first date was a blind date because back then, the internet, you couldn't really exchange pictures on it that well. So I went on a blind date for my first date. It was we just exchanged a few text messages and then or emails, and then met each other up somewhere. So that was a blind date.
That's not a blind date if you talk to the person ahead of time. A blind date is someone set it up for you and you don't have a clue.
Nope, never done that. That'd be scary. I'd never do that.
Gotten a tattoo.
Nope, never have I ever.
Used a fake ID.
Never have I ever.
Broken up with someone.
Yes.
Gotten seriously hungover.
No, never have I ever. I don't get hungover that really.
Use someone else's toothbrush.
Yes, all the time. I've used your toothbrush plenty of times.
Clog somebody else's toilet.
Yeah, like in the hotel at one time.
Don't share that. It's too disgusting, please.
Okay.
Don't. Falling asleep in public. Yes.
I would never do such a thing like that.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, I fall asleep in public a lot, and that's people who one of the things I found is that people who have had brain issues in the past, whether it be a tumor or a stroke or TIA or any of that stuff, have problems falling asleep rapidly, and unfortunately that's one of my problems, and those other people who we have friends who have the same problem where they just fall asleep real fast after they've had that. And it's a known issue and it takes years to get over, so this is what it is.
This is funny. Had to go to court.
Really? I've been to court so many times. I wonder which judge I'm going to have this time. Oh my God, welcome to America, guys. Everyone's suing everybody else. Enough said.
Been to a destination wedding.
What's a destination wedding?
It's when you get invited to go to a different place for a wedding. Like you have to travel to a wedding.
I haven't been to anybody's wedding. I missed a lot of weddings. Haven't been to anybody's wedding at the moment. If I'm going to a wedding, it's usually I'm the one getting married, unfortunately. Fortunately.
Lied to a boss.
Yep.
Crush a wedding. Well, you've never been to.
No, I didn't go to weddings.
Kissed more than one person in 24 hours.
What? Kissed more than one person? No, what the freak is it? Kind of crazy. You're lucky if you kiss more than one person in 24 months. I'm not gonna get that lucky.
Prank someone.
Yeah.
Who?
You. All the time.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing socks across the floor saying they're rats. I don't know.
Had one night stand.
No.
You had a boring life. Re-gifted a gift.
No.
Really?
Yeah. Don't get that many gifts. When I do, I don't re-gift them.
Climbed out of a window.
Yeah.
This one is driven over a curb.
Yeah, I did at full speed in a 2000 Saturn. It made the biggest bang I've ever heard in my entire life, and the car stayed together somehow.
Laugh so hard you peed your pants.
No, I don't think so.
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever.
Got on the wrong train or bus.
Yeah, I did that day in Port St. Lucie when I didn't have a car back then for various reasons. 'Cause I was getting by on absolutely nothing. I got on the wrong bus and I ended up in a different city. Had to get off the bus, turn around, come all the way back and waste, it didn't cost much. I wasted about 25 cents, but I ended up in Fort Pierce instead of Port St. Lucie. Had to come all the way back.
Cursed in a place of worship.
Don't think so. I curse a lot, but never have I ever cursed in a church, damn it.
Tried marijuana.
No, man. Dude. Never have I ever, dude.
Gone 24 hours without showering. Yeah, you have.
When have I not gone 24 hours without showering?
Well, you used to.
I used to go a week without showering, maybe 2 weeks.
Sweetheart, don't. Gone on a solo vacation.
No, not really.
Gone on a road trip.
Yeah, plenty.
Ate an entire pizza by yourself.
No, that's not possible. You make yourself sick or you'll be 400 pounds overweight, which one of the two?
Gone. What? Slept outdoors for an entire night.
Yeah, when we're doing the mapping exercises, camping I would say was outdoors. So I've lived outdoors for several months, camping and mapping things. It was entertaining.
Relieve yourself in public pool.
Not in public pool. In public, I've relieved themselves at the side of the roads, behind buildings, on trails, all kinds of stuff. But not in a public pool. It's disgusting.
What do you say?
Never have I ever. And never will I ever. It's disgusting.
Had a threesome.
You offering, sweetheart? No. Never have I ever.
Fallen asleep.
What?
Fallen asleep during.
Yeah. But no man's ever going to admit to that, but yes.
You have?
I have, that's the saying, yes. But most people don't admit to that one.
Lied about your age.
I don't think I lied about it. When I was dating, I wouldn't put my age on my profile. Because, a lot of people exclude you based on age, but I never really lied about it. I just didn't mention it.
Made up a story to someone.
Yeah.
Believed something was haunted.
Yeah, my Aunt Edna's house was really, really weird. I never saw a ghost there. I've seen ghosts other places, never saw a ghost there, but it had a really creepy feeling to it. I didn't want to spend much time in the house.
Pulled an all-nighter. What does that mean?
Pulled an all-nighter, working on something or studying for something. Yeah, that's happened before. Various disasters at work where I've had to stay awake all night at work working on something. Yeah.
Regretted a decision.
Who hasn't? Nobody's perfect. We all make decisions and we all regret decisions once in a while. That's a stupid question if I've ever heard one.
Hates my cooking.
What?
Hates my cooking. Well, hates your spouse or partner's cook.
No, you get very good cooking.
Deleted the post on social media because of someone else.
Yeah, absolutely. And who hasn't done that? Because there's no bad pressure associated with social media.
Well, this is dumb. Traveled to Europe.
Yeah, I lived there for One time I traveled all over Europe doing the geology stuff. So.
Attempted a trendy diet.
Yeah, I think everybody's in fitness has attempted a trendy diet and failed because that's just stupid. Stupid things happen.
Gone to strip club.
No. Never have
Really?
ever.
Met someone famous.
Yeah, a few people. I met Elon Musk. I dated someone famous, and who else did I meet? I met someone else as well. The other person can't be too famous, but yeah. So at least 2 people, maybe 3.
Hello. Ninong Ambassador.
Oh yeah, him as well. So 4 people, I guess.
How could you forget your Ninong?
Hmm.
Been engaged.
Yeah, well, if you're married, how have you not been engaged? Several times, let's just say.
Pretended to be sick to get out of something.
Yeah, I think most people who work have told their boss they're sick, especially after COVID. Nowadays, if you say you got a cough, you're not allowed to come to work. So if you ever want to work from home for some reason, you just say, "I got a cough, boss," and you're not going to be able to come to work for a couple of weeks. So yeah, after COVID, this is a very common excuse for people to pretend to be sick to get out of stuff. It happens a lot in my office. I know that.
Stood up a date.
No, because a gentleman would not stand up a date, basically. Even if, yeah, I've been on dates where I've looked at the person and thought, I made a bad decision. This is something out of a horror story. But still, if you're a man, you should still go on a date with the person and talk to the person. At least give the person some good company, even if you never intend to see them again. You don't stand people up on dates. That's not right. It's not right. No.
Have you backed out on a date?
No.
Fallen in love.
Yes. Who hasn't? Who on this planet hasn't fallen in love? Come on, if you haven't fallen in love, there's something seriously mentally wrong with you. Even if you're not married, you fall in love at some point.
Spent more than $100 on a woman.
Yeah, of course. The average date costs about $150. So if you've been on a date, at least a half decent date, you've spent more than $100 on a woman.
Worn someone else's underwear.
Yes, sweetheart, I wear your underwear every night. You didn't know it. No, I haven't. I haven't worn. Never have ever worn somebody else's underwear that I know of. I don't know.
Binge on an entire series in one day.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. If the Jack Ryan thing, it wasn't a day. It lasted a couple of days. But yeah, I think I've done that before.
Gone streaking.
No, never have I ever.
What is that?
When you rip off your clothes and run around naked.
Oh, that's what it means. Yeah. Being blacked out drunk.
No, I don't get really drunk. It doesn't really have much of an effect on me. So.
Ghosted someone. No, you've been ghosted.
I've been ghosted. I have ghosted recruiters before, and if any of you guys...
I don't think it's referring to a recruiter. I think
it's referring to dates and stuff. I don't ghost dates because I think it's a very personal thing to do. I've been ghosted, and I've been ghosted a lot, and it sucks. But I don't ghost dates because personally. I ghost recruiters sometimes because if you work in technology, you will have these BS recruiters contact you about a job which you have absolutely no interest in, and they won't shut up about it, and the only way to relieve them is ghosting. It's probably the same reason that women ghost men, is because they know that if they get a response, it's going to be a pain in the rear end so that you don't respond. I can see why people ghost, but I only ghost recruiters and jobs and stuff. I don't ghost, people who are actual real live, individuals that want a relationship, and that's not right.
Picked up a hitchhiker.
Are you crazy? No, I'm not. I'm not going to pick up a hitchhikers. There are states that have laws about picking up hitchhikers. I don't think there's any law in Florida about that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but no, you don't pick up hitchhikers because you don't know where they come from or what their history is or what's going on with them, and you're getting dead or something.
Forgotten a family member's birthday.
All the time.
This one I'm gonna laugh. Fed your dinner to the dog when no one is looking.
Yeah, that's happened quite often. Is they'll be looking at me, or just give them a piece here and there or something, and yeah.
Lost your keys and then found it in your hand.
I haven't found it in my hand. I've lost my keys a lot, but I haven't found it in my hand. They're kind of big to lose,
Remember the time you couldn't find your key and it was in the fridge?
Well, yeah, I might have been doing some multitasking or something. Who multitasking and do stupid things?
Lost your phone, but it was actually in front of you.
Yeah, quite often. Usually in the bathroom, I'll put it down and wipe my butt.
Flushed someone.
What?
Flushed someone. Like
What's flushed someone?
Like you stripped off in front of someone.
Oh, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Eating somebody else's food.
Oh, yeah, when we're on dates, we share food, sweetheart. So, so.
Embarrass yourself on a date.
Probably, I don't really remember it, but I'm sure I've embarrassed myself on a few dates.
Gone on more than one date in a day.
No, I was close. I was invited to a date on the next day after I dated someone else, but it was very close. But no, I didn't go on more than one date on one day. I was on one date and someone invited me on a date the next day. So it was very close, but no, it wasn't. Not one date and one day. That'd be a little confusing, keeping up with the names and everything, and you probably have enough food to eat by the end of the day anyway.
They used a dating app.
Yeah, I used it. I used to use Plenty of Fish and Match. Plenty of Fish worked better for me, honestly. Match. Was it Match or eHarmony? One of those two I use. It's the one that has a ton of questions, but it didn't really work out too well. The free ones are usually better, I think. Because people are cheap.
Drove more than 100 miles per hour on a highway.
Yeah, I did it a couple of times. First time I did it in my boss's car, and we were going up north to Scotland. I wanted to see how fast his car could go, so I went 110 or something. And then somehow I managed to do it in a Kia on Christmas Day as well. I managed to do 100 miles an hour. Was it New Year's? I think it was New Year's Eve going to your parents' house, or New Year's Eve or Christmas Day. I don't know.
Seen a sunrise.
Yeah? Quite often when I walk the dogs, I see the sunrise all the time, yeah.
Danced in the rain.
No. Don't like the rain. Never, ever.
Climbed a tree.
Yeah, several times. It's climbing with my best friend who died. I used to climb trees with him all the time and mess around in the trees and stuff.
Watched the same movie 5 times.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't really count how many times I watch a movie.
You've seen a lot of movies over and over again. Forgotten to do homework.
No, I'm pretty good with that. Maybe in school I did, in high school I did it at some point, but I'm usually pretty good with that one lately. I don't think you can forget to do homework. That's kind of hard.
Learned another language.
I've tried to and I failed. I haven't successfully been fluent in another language yet.
Ever thought that there's a boogeyman under the bed?
No. Maybe, well, yeah, maybe when I was a kid, I was scared of those kind of things. There was a boogeyman at the end of the garden, which is almost the same thing, but not under the bed.
Been on a cruise.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents rented a sailing cruiser once, I guess, yeah. You say that.
Gone fishing.
Yep, lots of times.
Ridden on a tractor.
Think so.
Yeah, in Arkansas. Petted a cow.
Yep.
Bottle fed an animal.
A what?
Bottle fed an animal.
What was
Puppies.
Oh,
Bottle fed.
Bottle fed, yeah.
Stayed up all night long.
Yeah. Several conflicts.
Been on a zip line.
Nope.
Really?
Haven't done it.
You are so boring, Zion. You gotta do it. It's so much fun. We gotta do it, okay?
Okay.
Run in a race.
Yeah, in school and everything, you have to join races and stuff.
Being car sick.
Nope.
Really?
No.
Have you ever tried volleyball?
Nope.
Had stitches.
Yep. All over.
What do you mean all over?
There. A few other places.
Gotten sunburn.
Yep. I was stupid. I went to a water park in Orlando with sunscreen on. I had the worst sunburn of my life.
Tried cheesecake. Tried?
Who hasn't?
Who hasn't
Makes
eaten?
me sleepy, but...
Burnt scrambled egg.
Yeah, I think so.
Lost your voice.
Yeah. Through viruses and stuff like that, yeah.
This is not like had a pet puppy.
Really? Maybe about 50 of them.
Chased by an animal.
Yeah, on occasion, used to yes, mapping things back in the day, been chased by a few animals, scorpions, snakes, those things, I don't know.
Ever gotten sick from overeating a candy?
Yeah, I remember doing that when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I was at a friend's house and we were raised on candy.
Yeah, we already did that. Ever trespassed?
Not knowingly, but I may have non-knowingly trespassed, you know. That's a difficult one, really. You don't really know when you trespass all the time, unless you get arrested.
Ever catfish someone? What does that mean?
Catfish means you kind of pretend to be somebody just to bring him in. No, I haven't done that. That's kind of
What do you mean?
more girls do that more than boys, I think. You have to look that one up. It's like some kind of dating thing people do.
Ever cheated on a test?
No.
Yeah, you did. You must have cheated when you were like in school, high school.
No, not really. Kind of hard to cheat on those tests. They're very structured.
Pretended it was your birthday at a restaurant for a free cake.
No.
Ever created a fake social media account to stalk someone?
No. I know people who do that, but I don't do that.
Ever written a love letter?
Yep.
Moved in with somebody?
Well, in college, yeah, not a romantic person, you know. Moved in to share a house with people, but I always got married first in other respects.
Falling asleep on someone while watching a movie.
Yep.
That was just a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your nose.
Yep.
Texted someone just to tell them you miss them.
Yep.
Fallen in love at first sight.
Yep.
Drunk dialed someone.
No, I don't really get drunk.
Watch the 50 Shades of Grey.
Yep.
Given a massage.
Yep.
Why do they keep repeating the same? Driven a brand new car.
Depends how. Oh yeah, I guess when I was traveling all over the country, working, doing stuff, we got new cars quite often. So yeah.
Drunk dialed your ex.
No freaking way.
Left someone on red.
What?
Like you read their message but you never really responded. You left them on red.
Yeah. Done that.
That's rude, sweetheart.
No, especially if the person's breaking up with you, then you can look at your phone screen, realize what's happening, and not read it and not respond to it because you know what's happening and just deal with it. You know.
Smoke cigarette.
Nope.
Ever entered the wrong hotel room?
I don't think I can do that.
I guess if you're drunk.
I'm very careful. You know, I've traveled a lot. I'm very careful making sure I get the right hotel room because usually I show up at hotels at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, beating someone's door down at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you get you beaten up. So no, I don't want to do. You know, I enter the wrong hotel room and you come in from a late night flight or anything.
Ever said I love you but didn't mean it?
No.
Ever had a horrible nightmare?
Yep.
Ever wish you could do something over again?
Yep. Who doesn't?
Ever helped a stranger?
Yep.
Been married more than once?
Yep. Obviously.
Recorded yourself crying?
I don't think so.
Who records themselves crying? I guess if you're doing a video and you've started crying, I mean,
Yeah.
but that's not recording.
But doing it intentionally, that's mental health issue right there. So you can play it back to yourself. I don't know.
Ever receive a love letter?
Yep.
Lost interest in something you used to love?
Yep. Don't we all?
Gotten bored of a relationship?
Yep. I think most of us have in our lives.
Snooped through your partner's phone? Yes.
Yep. We did that, and that's caused a few problems in my past, but at least I knew what was happening.
Broken a promise?
Yep.
I don't know. Does this bullied somebody? Or been bullied? I don't know.
I've been bullied. I never bullied anybody, but I've been bullied in school. That's a big problem in one of the schools I went to.
Ever seen a ghost?
Yep, I've seen quite a few.
Last question. Want to change your gender?
Why the frig? Don't even get me started on this. Me and Bubba were at the gym a couple of weeks ago discussing on this based on an email from our wonderful government agency that we all love so much. But no, I would not want to change my gender. Be proud of what is or what isn't between your legs, and that's what God made you, and just there's no reason to change your gender. You know. You are who you are. Accept it. Sometimes you have to accept what is in life. You know, I am who I am. I'm not gonna change. You know, I'm gonna change a small amount. But I'm not gonna change a huge amount. I'm definitely not gonna change my gender. So.
But it does not mean it's wrong, okay?
Yeah.
You also have to be open-minded. There are people that are different, and you have to accept them because they are now part of our community. They are now part of everybody's life, okay?
Yeah, if you want to change your gender, that's fine. Yeah.
If you are not that part of that community, okay, but don't change, because there are people that, you know, it's the reality of life now, sweetheart. There are people that are born that they feel they are someone else, you know, and if they have that capability and financial means to do it, you know, who are we to judge them? Who are we to dictate what they should or should not do with their own life? If that's what makes them happy, as long as you are not stepping on someone else's foot, as long as you are not like harming anyone, and as long as you know that it's your decision and you're not going to blame someone else just because you made a decision in your life, you know, especially if it's a big decision about your life, about your situations, about you as a whole. Whenever you make a decision, it should always come like where you don't blame someone with that decision. Make a decision that's you are gonna be happy about, that you're satisfied with, and you know that at the end of the day you are going to own that decision. Not blame. You cannot say, oh, I did this because I just wanted to piss somebody off. I did it just because people are doing it. No. As long as you're doing it for yourself, and you know that you're not going to harm anyone because of that decision, that's fine. You can do whatever you want with your life. Except, then you cannot, don't be discriminated in people, sweetheart. Well,
okay, that's it for tonight. Click down there, like, share, and subscribe, and you'll see more of this nonsense another time, I'm sure.
You think it's nonsense?
Yeah.
Really?
No, it's good. Good TV.